Okay, so a lot of things to I'll relate it to the library, which is funny, but like all little mini things. One, pretend I'm holding up the DVD copy of Spies in Disguise. I left at my dad's car. He was the one that took me. We went to the mall to get my Mother's Day gifts, and went to the library. It was not in the same order. Then he had to go to an appointment, and he had given me the stuff, and I thought it was all my stuff, and it wasn't. So pretend I'm holding up Spies in Disguise. It's the only book I left behind. The second thing, and the one thing I just noticed, is that they're automatically taking the books off your account now, which is awesome because now I'll never have to deal with the stupid shit of oh you can't well, let's return the books, we can't give you the books. I mean they were able to do it last time. I hope it next time, knock on wood. But yeah, I just noticed that was awesome. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know that. And the third thing, also related to the library, I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I did in the reading recommendations, but they also changed the times. So they'll be open later than normal, and then actually just in general, and then it won't be open at 12 anymore. It'll be earlier too. So let's get right into the library hall. I think that was it, right? Yeah. Well, there's one thing that you'll see it, but there was one other book that was like, oh, that came in nice. I was surprised with. First one is Jennifer's Body. I made sure it was the unrated cut, because I whenever it's an unrated cut of a movie, and it's better than the original, or just like, you know, they just like it better than the original, I want to get it. And this does include both a theatrical and unrated one. So if I wanted to watch the theatrical cut instead, but I wanted to, like, oh, what if I want the unrated cut, and I'd watch both. I'm not going to watch both. No matter how good this movie is, I won't have the patience to watch both. How long is this movie? I don't know. Definitely want to be watching alone. I mean, oh, they have the new thing right there. It's a new copy of the book, of the movie, because they have that new MPAA rating thing. Like they have like that, not like the Mystic River. They have like this. See? I hope you guys can tell the difference. Yeah, this one is one like with Shutter Island. I've been told to like endlessly to watch. Ooh, is this the full screen edition? I'm not gonna watch it full screen. Of course, they cover it. I don't want to take that thing off. It says R-rated on the. Come on, Blair. This says R-rated. I think there. So because I did Mother's Day shopping, I'm not gonna have as much money. I saved a good amount of money, but I'll at least get that Nick Wilson, and the very least that Nick Wilson and yeah, it's full screen. Damn it! Oh no, this one's on Prime. Yes, so I don't have to watch it. Put it back. That's right too. I forgot about that. That's right too. I was on Prime or on Netflix. It was on one of the streaming services. I don't think they would take anything off of it. They have been doing that with like Back to the Future. They've been I don't know why they've ever released movies in full screen. All right, so what else? I thought there was something else in the bed I had to show. Like I just had there. That's why I know there was stuff right here. This is one that I wouldn't normally get, and I guess it was because it was May the 4th, and now it's technically the 5th Strikes Back or something like that. I don't know, but no, it's the Empire of the 5th. No, Revenge of the 5th. I don't know. Revenge of the 5th. Revenge of the 5th. That's what it is. And then it's Star Wars Jason Aaron's run, Volume 1. I did like the first issue of the series, so I'm gonna get into the. I'll make sure it's the right one, right? Yeah. I like how they show this though. They like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, like the movie, and they go da 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 da, and then they do this too. So it's just like the movie. I'm so, first of all, stuttering, but I'm kind of weird about like reading a book that's based off the movie. Like, of course, like with Mystic River, I think it's based off the book. I'll read the book, obviously, or like with Stephen King adaptations, I'll read the book. But if it's a movie first, I'm weird about getting the comics or the book like that, like how they do with Star Wars. I mean, I'm never really into Star Wars to begin with. even though I hated the sequel trilogy just as much as everyone did. I did like the episode 7 though. I do need to rewatch that, but most people like that aren't like super like hateful of the sequel trilogy and hate everything that has to do with it. Do say that the 7th one is still pretty good. And then these next two I'm getting a second chance to, and they're both by Alan Moore. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and From Hell. They're just ones I was not interested in. I think it's the time period. Silver Surfer Requiem. That was kind of a bit I was doing, but then I couldn't get back off the bit. This is a pretty thin one. It's only 4 issues, so I'll definitely be able to finish this one by next week. And so you'll be getting reading recommendations on that one. This is one that I'm sure they don't have the covers to. It's an older DC book. Let's see if I'm right. No, they do. Birds of Prey of Like Minds. This is beginning Gail Simone's Birds of Prey run. I like Gail Simone as a writer. I like her Batgirl, and I like her Batgirl. But that's because I haven't read anything else that's written by her. I have not read Crosswind yet. I'm still super weird about sorry, I was distracted. I'm still super weird about like reading the books I just got. Oh no, I mean, even like I got that one like a month ago. It was actually last month's. It is in last month's haul. I don't know why I'm so weird about that. I think it's just because it's a novelty of, hey, let's just read these instead. And I don't have and also not enough time because I got to read like a bunch of these too. This is the one I was surprised with because it didn't show up in my account, at least not like when I was checking. Which is weird, is they kept changing the order of the book. So Jennifer's Body would be at the bottom, and then I would refresh the page the next day, and Mystic River would be at the bottom of of my little catalog. This wasn't showing anywhere. I'm sure it's on there, but it was just in a different position. It was just in a different like way. I don't know, in a different position, I guess you'd say. Spot. There you go. It was in a different spot. Because they usually put all the new, like all the ones from, like, let's say May 3rd. They put all those together in one section. And this one was also May 3rd. But yeah, Paper Girls. Maybe it's because Paper Girls may have a different, as there's no sticky note on it. It might have a different due date. And then Marvel Knights 4, War at the Door. This is volume 1. This is the Fantastic Four Marvel Knights. But because it's Fantastic Four, they just call it Marvel Knights 4. So you think there's a Marvel Knights 1, 2, and 3. And you get confused if you're me. That's 7 issues. 6. Because I read 2 of them last day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Better pushing it. But I still finish it. The final, and I'm really sad to see the series go, but the final volume of Jessica Jones, maybe even by Brian Michael Bendis, but this last of that 2015 series, or I actually don't know what series it is, but this is volume 3. Again, it's the parental advisory that's actually deserves the rating because they were able to uncensor. Like, it's basically PG-13, and that is parents strongly cautioned. And when you can say shit 80,000 times in a PG-13 movie, and you have to censor it in a T+ rated comic book, first of all, it makes no sense. But second of all, it makes sense why we would rate the parental advisory on that book. The End Fantastic Four. This one and the Marvel Knights ones, I was super surprised they came in this early. And this one is let's do this one first, and then we'll do the one I talk about last. And then the Filth, the new expanded deluxe edition. I'm trying not to get the glare on it because you can barely see it sometimes. But this one is one that like I was It actually kind of seems like a lot like it's a lot like Invisibles, how it's like kind of like a alternate reality, I think. I don't know. I know very little about Invisibles, and that's what I want, and that's what I want to keep. I read like the synopsis of the first issue, but that's about it. That's also by Grant Morrison. I've heard like it was a 3.8 out of 5 on Goodreads. So it's not one that's super high rated on the one place that I check for comic book reviews. I also check Comic Book Roundup, but that one they don't seem to have as, it's not as clean. I hope I'm not saying it right. I hope I'm not saying it all. I can't hear what I'm saying, but clean. It's not like, you know, as polished as Goodreads is. Like, I'm not saying they swear and they uncensor swear. I'm not talking about that. Not that kind of clean. But they don't have, like, some comics don't have any ratings. They're older books. It's like, why the hell do you have not any ratings? We go to your site for, you know, reviews. Because that's what you advertise right on the thing. I don't know if it's specifically reviews. Now, this one I'm super pissed off about. Because this is the wrong book. And I was so excited for this book. There is a thing on it, and she said, I think you already read this one. Technically, yes. This is the World's Finest one, that Superman one, which I'll do a quick review of it. I fucking hated it. And I'm so fucking sick and tired of Golden Age Batman. And I was already regret getting that, Volume 4, in fact, I can see it right here. Volume 4 of the 5 I got a long time ago. But Volume 4 of the Batman archives from the Detective Comics. Even though I know I'm gonna like those because I liked the 60th issue of the Detective Comics. I don't know, but I'm taking a huge break from Golden Age. Anything. So I will not be reading this and putting it right back into returns. I really should have fucking did that right away. Damn it! I didn't know. This is like this is the week of me not knowing shit about my library changing everything, even though I'm subscribed to their newsletter. I don't read it really. It's usually because they say like right off the bat, like, oh, it's like here's this celebration of this birthday or this. Here's activities coming up. But yeah. That's about it. Trust me, I have a lot to read. I'm not pissed that I couldn't read that Batman one. Well, I'm pissed because I wanted to read the Batman one. But I'm like, it's not like a big deal. I'll just return that one. But yeah, I didn't like the Golden Age Batman. I might like that one, but I don't think I will. I might read it. I don't know. Might as well. At least read it. Might as well at least read one of them, you know. But I don't want to be back in that position anymore. I don't want to be back in that position again. Oh yeah, this one too. Sorry. 18 books on my account. I should have put 2 and 2 together. Should have remembered. Oh my god, Clint Eastwood? No way. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. Nice. I did not know that. Mr. Movie Aficionado himself. I hadn't even heard of it, Mystic River, until someone told me about it. I like stuttering. Sexy and chilling. What's that? Yeah, unrated version. And no, there's no hardcore sex scene in the unrated cut. I did not get it because of that. There's actually a whole like story behind that about why it's like advertised the way it is when there's no real. There is, but not like the way that you would expect it to be. All right, 14 minutes. I just saw it go. Perfect.